Hey, welcome back to part 2 of the revamp, the little makeover on the Bonneville, and very excited today. Postman arrived with a little box with my mini speedo in, so the thing that's been most annoying me about the bike now I've got the flat bars on is just the great big clocks on there, so hopefully this video will be rectifying that particular issue. From Brain's Garage on eBay. Real great bloke, Stephen. Thanks ever so much, mate, for your help and answering my questions. But yeah, if you like what you see, then I can thoroughly recommend him. Let's have a little look at the beast. There we go. There's the little speedo. So much smaller, nice in the old satin black. As you can see, the bracket custom for the Bonnie, so that fits straight onto the existing clock bracket on the Bonneville, and also with the OEM connectors. So this just plugs straight into your loom. You've got the main bulk of the connector there, and then this one plugs in, so it allows you to, because obviously you've got on this model of the EFI one, although it's still the cable driven speedometer, you've got your engine management light and your low fuel light, which are wired in. So by having this one, it means, let me get this right, if the neutral light, if there's an engine management problem, the oil light will flash, so it stays on, oil light stays on if you've got an oil issue. If it flashes, you've got an engine management light problem, and the neutral will start to flash if you're obviously not in neutral. It just stays on, but it will flash if you're low on fuel. So I think I've got it the right way round. I'll double check that, otherwise I'll be panicking for the first few times. But there we go. So let's get this installed. I thought I'd have a bit longer to do a video, but I've just had a phone call, and my MIG welding course that was on a Wednesday night has been cancelled, and they've given me the option of Monday night or Thursday. Today's Monday, I've got nothing planned this evening, so I've taken them up on Monday. So I've got a few hours before I have to get ready to ride into Cambridge and do that. So yeah, I better get the bike done quick and dusted. So excellent. Right, let's crack on with that. Oh, the other thing is as well the mud guard. I'll show you that later. I've just literally given that another couple of coats of paint just to be on the safe side. So that's looking quite nice, although I won't fit that yet. I'll probably give that about a week for the paint to go off before I start winding bolt heads and stuff onto it. What else to say about the Bonnie? I've kind of hopefully sorted a temporary mirror fix out. I was just scanning through eBay looking for a cheap mirror that I kind of liked, you know, there's mirrors I've seen which I really like, which are just a little bit more expensive than I can justify doing at the moment. This one was it's a new old stock Highway Hawk thing. I think it might work. I'm not too fussed. It was like £6, you know, so it's a reasonably good quality mirror, and plus I'm just finding it extremely unnerving riding around without mirrors at the moment. You know, it's good for the lifesavers because you're always looking over your shoulder, but just not having that moment to glance and just see what's right behind you is not something I'm particularly comfortable with, particularly with the drivers around here. So yeah, hopefully get that sorted out soon. But no, today is all just about the mini speedo. Probably a slightly shorter video than I initially planned. Anyway, I'll shut up now and get rocking and rolling. Okay, I'll just do a quick before and after as well, so we can see that's our existing clocks. And then we'll bring in, even that's sitting up a bit high, but that'll be down there a bit lower. So yeah, you can see the difference in the clock sizes there. So cool. And oh, I should really give another thank out to Greg as well. Bless you, mate, for pointing me towards this clock. Much appreciated, buddy. Right, shall I film it? It's only undoing a few bolts and unplugging the bit in the loom. I think, yeah, due to the shortage of time I've got at the moment, I'm probably just going to turn off, crack on, and show you the end results. I'm looking at the length of loom that I've got, and that's a pretty good length. So I'm thinking I might even be able to drop the clocks back down to where I liked having them. Headlight back real low, and with the extra wiring I've got, I should be able to, you know, it's not going to put the strain on with the problem I had before with the headlight shining up into the trees. So yeah, right, okay, I'm going to turn off and get cracking. Right, so it's done, sorted. Yeah, it looks really nice. I guess I better show you. Here we go. I'll give you the view from the front. There we go. Now, I did drop the clocks, headlight, like right down to the bottom yoke. And it looked a bit, I don't know, it looked like it had a stroke, you know, the face had slid a little bit. So I've brought them back up just a little bit more, and I think that's the happy medium. Little side profile. See, that's what I like. You just haven't got this massive lump here. There we go, and of course the all important, my new view from behind bars. There we are. So I think all in all a much neater and cleaner look. What better just check it all works. Very nice. And we got indicators. Oh, yep, flashy, 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 flashy. High beam. Nice. Actually, be able to see these lights as well. I did find that the stock ones, just being normal bulbs, were a little bit, you know, in the sun, wrong sort of. If the sun catches it wrong, it's sometimes a bit hard to see, and that. So hopefully, I shouldn't have any problem seeing those bad boys. But there we go. That's it. Well, I like it anyway. Yeah, God, it makes that even look even bigger. Although I've taken a punt on a. I really like the British Customs. They do a direct mount reservoir, which means basically you lose all the tube in the elbow here. It just mounts directly in there. But that's like $60, $70 or something like that. So I've opted for a small black billet one that I got for a £5 off eBay. And I'm going to see if I can do something with that just to make it less piss cuppy, you know, and less standing up right in your face kind of a thing. But that's again all things to do. This is not something that's going to happen in a weekend. I'm going to have to exercise a bit of patience, because the main thing is the old SR250 at the moment. Got to get that done. But no, back to that. I'm pretty chuffed with that. I like it. I like it a lot. So there we go. A bit short and sweet. Shall I show you the mud guard? Actually, that's out in the garden drying. Let's oops, lock myself in. Just try and make this video last a bit longer. Sorry, it's a bit short, but as I say, I literally just had the phone call that I've got to be in Cambridge by 6. So yeah. Anyway, mudguard. There we go. So that's pretty much done and finished now. It's probably touch dry, isn't it? Let's have a little look at that in place. Oh, sorry, excuse fingers. There we go. That's going to look pretty cool. So that's that. What I'm actually thinking, I might should I put it in here for a sec. I might, if I decide to run with that shorty rear mudguard that I was on about, and then I was gonna sort of do a cardboard template for the side mount I want to make, but I'm not going to have time today. But if I get rid of that and just have a tiny little mudguard, rear mudguard, probably spray it up kind of satiny black, possibly the side panel satiny black, I've been watching a couple of tanks on eBay. Actually, totally can't afford them, but I'd like to get a tank and almost have a different colour. I'm thinking of like a satin burgundy, a real dark clarity burgundy, just in a satin finish. That's what I'd like to do, and then have the matte black bits. Keep the black one as well, because I always chop and change. But yeah, let's see. The old brain's going 90 miles an hour in it. But yeah, so sorry, that's part 2 is a bit of a short one. But as I say, yeah, I've got places to go, things to do. But there we go. Sorted. I'm happier with that. I'd much rather looking at that than the other clocks. So hopefully next video will be SR250. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.